You're the best. You know you are. And what's holding you back from becoming better? We're going to get into part 2. We'll get right into step number 6. Staying in your comfort zone. This is a slow death. It can be difficult to step out of the coziness and the warm surroundings you're in that you like. Maybe it's the job. Oh, I've been at this job for 10 years. This is fantastic. If a caterpillar never leaves its cocoon, it will die. In order to grow, you must leave that cocoon. Now, at first, you may be vulnerable. It may not feel comfortable. It may be something scary. It might not be what you're used to. But look at what happens to that butterfly. Eventually, that thing is beautiful, soaring. The wings are gorgeous. Initially, you may even make mistakes and have disappointments. So those tough times are only going to fuel your fire to help you to continue on, to grow from that. It's going to make you stronger, more educated, more experienced, more resilient. Be patient. Struggling is not failure. Success is a result of perseverance. You gotta do it. Number 7, thinking you're not strong enough. Difficult situations can sometimes make us feel or lead us to use those difficult circumstances as an excuse to stop, discontinue. And it may lead to hopelessness. How can you proceed or continue when sometimes you don't feel like you're up to task or you're up to doing this? So remember, your situation doesn't have a brain. You do. Your mind is a powerful weapon. You can use that mind to be strong, get up, and beat those difficult times down. You can do this through positive talking, self-encouragement, and proactive actions. This is what's going to make a difference. Number 8, letting others tell you how you should be. Be yourself. You are unique. By that, you contribute something to the world that nobody else does. You yourself are the most unique. You can take advice from these friends as long as it's constructive and as a means of improvement, self-improvement. And you know you're good at what you do already, so you don't necessarily need to do a complete overhaul of who you are. And by all means, never stress about conforming to what somebody else might think you should be. If you do that, you will lose part of your identity and start feeling incompetent and empty. You don't want to do any of that. Number 9, leaving open chapters in your life. I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but this is so true. Nothing is permanent in life. Things change. People leave. People come. People go. Change is inevitable. Be brave. Move on. Look at your life as a book with a series of stories or chapters that you can change, that you write as you live it. Some stories are longer, some stories are shorter, some chapters go on and on, some are sad, some are happy. Some characters will overlap in your life. In this story, they'll overlap into another story. Others will be short and unrelated. If someone is no longer in your life, if a situation doesn't evolve more than just that, close the chapter and move on. End of story. If it never resurfaces again, then you have a really nice story. If that comes back and it's part of your story again, then rewrite that part of the story. Practicing this will give you closure. Number 10, thinking you need more. So very often, the thing that we need more of is appreciating what we have. That's the one thing we need more of. Having more will never fill a void. An ancient proverb says, "A mere lover of silver will not be satisfied with silver, neither any lover of wealth with income." Now, this proverb can have an application beyond material things or material wealth because it has to do with satisfaction. And while we should never be complacent, and a certain amount of ambition is good, because these things will help us to reach our goals, we should strike a balance and always practice gratitude and satisfaction with our present accomplishments and endeavors. This practice will help us to stay motivated, happy, and calm. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate you. Ciao, ciao. Have a great day.